did something a little bit different for you tonight. Was there any hesitation that you were like, okay, maybe this is a little bit too out of my wheelhouse, or were you on board enough with Florence?
I think I was totally on board for Florence. I think that if there was ever a time to be a little bit bigger, a little bit bolder, it was now, because, I mean, last week I think America was a little upset that they didn't see any growth, that it was kind of, week after week it was good, but it just wasn't good enough, which isn't bad. It's not a bad thing, but I understand, but it's, now is the time to kind of go above and beyond, and I'd rather always do a little bit more than not do enough.
Right. And after you did get saved by America with the Twitter's voice save, did that kind of change your mentality as to how you prepared this week? Did it change your mentality as how you interacted on Twitter, et cetera, et cetera?
Oh, I mean, I don't think it changed anything on Twitter or any attitude I had towards my fans, because in the end they saved me.
Yeah.
And but it was definitely easy to feel discouraged this week, to feel a little bit, frazzled in my thoughts and the choices I was making, because, I mean, at first, I mean, we really moved from Tuesday to Tuesday night and beyond. I mean, I was supposed to have rehearsal after the results show for the next week of the show. For now, I was supposed to have band rehearsal, and, we decided to take an entire day and be like, we need to find the right song. We need to find because what we thought was working, it might not be. So it's those kind of little things that add a little bit of the pressure, and it makes, the decision process that much harder, because we don't know what America wants. America doesn't know what they want, but I think when you find it, and hopefully that's where we got.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a situation where it's possible your fan base just assumed you were safe.
Yeah,
and could have gotten a little complacent.
You have to take everything into consideration, and it's obviously easier to notice the negative scenarios over the, oh, maybe this happened, just as human nature is a thing in life. But that's okay.
Yeah. Well, has it kind of, knowing that your fans did come out and save you when it counted, does that make things a little bit easier going into tomorrow night? Or is tomorrow night still going to be absolutely nerve-wracking no matter what?
I mean, Tuesday nights are always nerve-wracking. We hate Tuesday nights here because someone has to go. But I think now I understand that, someone really does have to go. And at this point, anyone leaving is a shock. And I mean, it's just a matter of, it is what it is. It totally is what it is. And that's how we all have to look at it, because our lives are not over after this show. Our careers are just beginning. I mean, we're on this show to make something outside of this show.
Right, absolutely.
We get a sooner start.
Yeah, are you giving any thought as to what you might be performing next week if you survive, or are you trying to stay in the moment right now?
No, we are totally on to next week. I mean, we kind of have to be overzealous and confident in that way, because, if you do get through, you need to be on it, because there's that much more to do the next week. I think top 6 were each performing 2 songs, and I was like, I don't think I like that. But, it's just an extra opportunity to showcase a different side of my voice, and I definitely, I know what I got it. I think that everything will fall into place next week.